Hey guys, so if you're looking to buy real estate or any sort of property using cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, there are three things that I think you should be aware of. Number one pertains to taxation. So when it comes to taxation, I mean capital gains. The cryptocurrency that you have before you purchase real estate, let's say you bought cryptocurrency or Bitcoin for about $600 in 2016 and now it's worth roughly what, $8,000. If you decide to use that portion into a real estate transaction, you will be taxed the capital gain rate of when you bought for 600 to when you sold or used for purchasing the property at 8,000. Now I'm not a tax accountant or any professional in that regard. So if you're looking to gain more understanding of that, please feel free to reach out to somebody. But that's the general principle that depending on your tax bracket, 20, 30%, that profit that you made, you're going to be taxed. Needless to say, that being taxed on such an event is not advantageous for anyone to want to use cryptocurrency to purchase real estate or any other type of goods, even coffee. Theoretically, you're supposed to be taxed on that. So right now, guidelines and regulations are such that this needs to be addressed. I'm the first person to tell you this, and until it gets addressed, you and everyone else has to pay the capital gains. This is a huge hurdle that our industry faces, without a doubt. But it's something that over time, hopefully, the government around the world will change that. All right, the second thing I think it's important for any individual looking to use cryptocurrency to buy or sell real estate should be aware of are the seller's options as to how they receive funds. So, in any cryptocurrency transaction, a seller normally will accept traditional fiat money that's clear in any real estate transaction that occurs. Now, a lot of sellers are very hesitant to accept cryptocurrency because maybe they don't believe in cryptocurrency, maybe they think it's a fraud, or they just simply don't understand it. What sellers should be aware of is the fact that there are payment processors that will allow the buyer to pay in whatever form they desire: Bitcoin, traditional fiat, Ethereum. And using these payment processors, they will convert it for a small fee, 1% normally, to the seller's choice of funds. So let's put it, for instance, seller puts a property on the market and he wants to expose his or her listing to as many people as possible. And, he decides, I don't want to do cryptocurrency because I don't accept it. Well, third-party payment processors can come in and they will allow the buyer to pay in Bitcoin, for instance, and then the payment processor will convert that Bitcoin to the seller's fiat choice of funds. So by doing so, the seller does not have any risk, does not even have to touch the cryptocurrency, and yet he or she still is able to market the property for cryptocurrency buyers, a win-win situation for all. And the third thing that I think it's important that individuals interested in using cryptocurrencies for the real estate transaction should be aware of is the fact that blockchain technology is at your disposal. So you want to use cryptocurrencies regardless of where in the world you are. Well, you should also be aware that blockchain technology, through companies such as Proppy, who've created a transaction management platform, allows buyers and sellers to interact using this platform without ever leaving their houses. So using blockchain technology, you can theoretically bring all interested parties into the transactions and you will know in real time where information is going, what is needed, because it's a step-by-step process. And at the end, you bring in your escrow company, you bring in your title company, who are all crypto friendly. You will have the peace of mind knowing that the buyer's agent, the seller's agents are doing their job properly. You will see documents being uploaded by all the intermediaries involved, and that gives you peace of mind and that creates trust. And many people don't understand what blockchain technology is capable of doing, but the biggest thing, one of the biggest things, is allowing trust and creating trust amongst all the parties involved. And that's just a wonderful thing. So there you have it. There's three things that I think every individual looking to use cryptocurrency for real estate should know. Number one, the taxation issue. That will never be going away. It's unfortunate, but that is the regulations, at least in the United States. Maybe in the country that you live in, it's different. But for the United States, you will be taxed for any cryptocurrency you use in any transaction based on the capital gains. Number two, sellers should be aware of all their options in listing a property, whether it's receiving traditional fiat or cryptocurrency in return. But they should be aware that if they list their property in cryptocurrency, they don't have to actually even hold any of the cryptocurrency once the buyer pays. Third-party processors will come in and handle that for them. And number three, blockchain technology is at your disposal. There are platforms out there such as Proppy that are revolutionizing the way individuals from across the country, across the world, can do their real estate transactions. Eventually, one day, this will become the norm. But until then, just be aware of what technology is capable of. And it's just fascinating to see how things are progressing.